Welcome to ATB TV. I'm Darren Dance here with Peter Morganti on Friday. Yes, jumpers are off. The sun is out.
And I'm just looking at that little sign that says Dan Murphy's at the top right-hand side, Darren.
Yeah, we've got nothing out of it.
No, we haven't, but it might be a good spot later at Sabi. Something out of there.
Yeah, beautiful weather we've had in Victoria this week for a change.
A little bit different to last Friday. Thankfully, we did it on the Thursday, otherwise we might have got blown away.
Yeah, no good the weather last week, but
No.
this week's been quite nice and it's going to continue on for another week.
Yeah, another few days. Someone said it might get a little bit ugly middle of next week again.
Pete's wearing this shirt today because it could be the last
Could be the
day.
last time, guys. Sorry, I thought it said ATB, but...
The Carlton, eh? Carlton.
We're into the last six, Darren.
Wow. Well, we'll see what happens. Is it tonight?
Oh, yeah, Melbourne tonight. They'll be tough. But anyway.
What are the odds?
I think we're $2.20. They're $1.65.
Two horse race.
Two horse race, yeah. See what happens.
Well, they've done well. They're an exciting team to watch.
Yeah, for have the little lulls, which upsets the supporters. It was funny down there. It was all roaring for 2.5 quarters, and then you could start to hear a little bit of abuse come out from certain factions of the crowd.
It's very tribal footy.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
What about the Maynard, and didn't that get them up in arms? Maynard and Brayshaw incident.
Just football.
Football.
Right result.
Oh, I agree. I agree. What got me though was the commentary, some saying that Brayshaw should have watched where he's going. Well, for crying out loud, if anyone makes that comment, they had know nothing about football. He had the ball, he had the right of way. He should have been watching what was coming. Jesus.
Well, he probably just tried too hard, the bloke. But anyway, I mean, that's footy. And there's always controversy every week.
Yeah, but incidental. You're going to have incidental contact where people are going to get hurt. It's a contact sport.
Yeah, half a chance tonight, I reckon.
Half
a chance.
Two horse field.
Because all you Melbourne supporters, you know as well as I do, you got no forward line, you got no one to kick.
Yeah, and they lost another one by suspension.
Wow.
Van Rooyen.
Anyone's game this.
Yeah, I think it's more an even money than and I know I'm a bit one-on.
You're bloody one-on.
But I think we've got a forward line that does function, and we've got a midfield that goes all right.
Very good forward line, the player in Kerner. Anyway, on to racing. It's a massive weekend of racing.
Oh, how good are the fields?
In Melbourne and Sydney.
Yeah.
We got some great races.
Play a little part.
The Mackay Diva, Mr. Brightside odds on.
Yeah, the Let's Elope with Amelia's Jewel from WA. She's talented. She's going to have to, or more than talented, she's brilliant. 15 to 15, so she's going to have to probably, it's not going to be an amble around for her.
It's going to be a good day's racing at Flemington tomorrow.
Brightside and Alligator Blood. That might be, there was not much between them last time.
They reckon he's improved, Mr. Brightside. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
he said his coach come through and he's miles his pet distance. Can he go 3 in a row?
I've started my little
$1.85
Caulfield Cup Cox Plate Melbourne. I've got names in there now, Darren.
You got a few?
I've got a few names in each one.
You should keep that sheet and we'll have a look at it when we do it, because there'll be a few scratched out and a few added in.
Yeah, well, I've sort of just got a little line.
We'll just keep that secret.
There.
We'll keep that secret.
But no, terrific day's racing.
All right, well, let's go back through last week's. We only had the 2.
Yeah, well, originally
one no good, one placed.
Yeah, well, we did originally only think we had Arizona Dreaming at the stage we did it, but he was scratched. We'll talk about him shortly. Mandino went to Maui. I think that was Monday, wasn't it? Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday. Just didn't work out. Track included, bit wet, and just the way it all unfolded in the run. Look,
he was beaten 6, so you can't make too many excuses, but I think the excuse was the Maui, that tight track. Yeah. He was drawn wide. You could see the jock Zach went up and then really he's going to get posted 3 and 4 wide. So then he went back to try and get cover. And when you do that and you're just a moderate horse, it makes it very difficult.
Yeah.
And
can't make too many runs on
the favourite just got the split through, never went around a horse. And then Zach had to make this big run around him, and it's a short straight at Maui, and you can see the horse trying to get around the corner with his head on the side, and he just really didn't let down on the going. So, look, we're just going to give him another go in a couple of weeks. Hopefully we get a good 3, a bigger track, nicer surface, and they also ran slow, which is a bit of a trap in these distance maidens. They do run slow and sprint, he needs to be drawn well where he can be up there, and because he can just grind to the line.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be trying to make up 6 lengths in the last 200.
No.
It won't happen. So he's got to be within striking distance. He's got to be rolling, and then he's got to have time to try and attack the line, and then he's got to be the best horse in the race.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's not going to win.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
I know easy in hindsight, but there was a 2,400 metre race at Bendigo yesterday, the opening race. That type of track and condition.
Yeah, it would have suited, but
you don't know.
But you think, oh, Bendigo's strong. We'll go to Moe.
Well, that's it.
And then you end up not working.
Yeah.
So look, he's going to win. He's going to win a Maiden. He's no star.
Everything's got to fall into place. Speaking of Bendigo, we did have Siri's statement there. She was a little time in between runs from Sandown. And she ran third. She ran well, and I think we were just talking about it. It was one of those tempo-related races where 1, 2, 3 posied up in those positions and actually held their line all the way to the post. And she wasn't beaten far, but couldn't probably sprint initially with them, but then was probably the best across the line late.
Yeah, she had a little setback at Sandown, so we had that month between runs. She was dropping back to 1,300, and as you say, I could see in the run they were going slow.
Yeah.
So it was going to be hard for the back markers. She peeled out on the corner. Ethan rode it beautifully.
She looked the winner.
She peeled out beautifully, but because they'd gone slow, they all sprinted, and then they all sprint the same. And yeah, she made a little bit of ground late. Her run was quite good, but Ethan just got off and said, just take it to 1,400, and she's ready to win.
Yep. Yep.
And she's starting to really look good, the mare.
Yeah.
She's really starting to look good. So I would have thought if we can get her on that same sort of track again, just with that extra distance, she'll be ready.
She's a winner in place there at Bendigo. That style of track suits her, and you're right.
It was an honest run.
Another 100,
It wasn't a breathtaking run. She's probably dowered out a little bit now. She had that electric turn of foot first up, but she didn't show that yesterday. So she's no serious suspect, but
she'll win races.
She's going to win a couple of races.
And the beauty of her, you can place her right. You get the fillies and mares type races in town and all that.
We need to win a couple before we venture back there, I reckon. But
I think you can get the right sort of 64 graded race. Well, that's where she is at the moment. But
no, she's honest.
Yep.
But not a star.
No. Like you said, no serious suspect. That's it.
Right, just the 2.
We add a placing to our table.
And then we go 3 this week.
We have 3, and we are there on that great program tomorrow.
2 runners at Flemington. Looking forward to it.
We have the first of our runners is, I think it's Kandinsky Abstract.
The Poseidon.
Yes.
3-year-old Colts and Geldings.
Down the straight, 1,100 metres. Nice colt in the making, this one. We've seen that first up last winter, then was put away, and then had no hope in the San Domenico where he settled back, and you just couldn't make ground, but he was only beaten a bit over 2 lengths.
Still ran home in 21.5.
And I think the word is he's been down here for a little while and has been ticking a few boxes on the training track.
He's 8-1.
King's Gambit, the
short price favourite.
I'm trying to think of the race he won. He won at Caulfield.
Yeah, very good horse.
Yeah, 3rd in the Golden Slipper or something like that last year. So you got a Group 1 potential horse in the making. But there's a lot of horses in that race that have probably got a lot up their sleeves. Some are going to go Coolmore way, some are going to go Guineas way. So it's a bit of a mixed bag.
It's a junction, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we'll learn a lot tomorrow.
Yep.
About where these horses are, and then we'll see which way they go.
Yep, Mickey D on our bloke.
Yeah,
right?
Mickey D's riding. Chris brought the horse down last week, and he's been in a Flemington stables and had a good track gallop down there Tuesday.
I reckon too, when you have your first go down the straight, I prefer to be drawn where he is, where you could see your opposition to your left down the outside.
Well, I reckon he's never seen a run rail because he's always
that's right.
He's always been out and about, but
we'll see they may come to the centre of the track, I think.
Yeah, North Wind. I reckon they're going to have a real big tail wind there tomorrow. 20k tail out.
That'll be interesting.
So look, I don't know what to expect. We're always nervous first go at Flemington with a horse.
Yeah.
Always nervous. But look, he's been there 10 days. He's galloped down there on Tuesday morning. They said it was really good work.
Yep.
Look, he's got his work cut out to win, but he's probably a good each way chance.
He's 280 the place. Like, Looks like he got an extravagant stride, like a big stride.
Yeah, he's a big strider.
Jeez, you get into any rhythm and you've got
If he
clean
runs
air
home
from
in-
the 400.
If he runs home in 21 and a half,
Yeah.
which I think he will.
They tend to sort of,
he
they
won't be
don't
far
tend to
off him.
spread out, do they?
No,
They'll keep
first
together.
to last will be 5
Yeah,
lengths.
yeah.
But if they sit and sprint, I don't know. The
You
more
wanna-
you think about it, the harder it is.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, he's going to jump from 12. He's going to get in behind a couple.
Yep.
And then he's going to peel out and he's going to attack the line.
Yeah, no.
And it's just a question whether he's, he can wind up
Yep.
quick enough, big enough. He was certainly going to come on from that first up run, but we've been given no real lead as to whether they think he can win or not. They just said it's a tough race and his work's been good, and first time down the straight, they're nervous like we are.
Yep. Oh, well, we watch with interest.
Yeah, we'll learn a lot tomorrow.
Race or two later. It's not
The next race,
the
race
next
4.
race.
Yeah.
We've got the old fave, Detonator Jack. 1400 metre Sofitel, I think
Yeah,
it's
the
called.
Sofitel, Jamie Carr on.
Listed race.
Yep.
Yep. 14, terrific run first up. You just think the extra 200's ideal. He's a Flemington winner. He's a big track horse. Jamie Carr on. She's just started to ride a few winners after a bit of a slow start, so she got her eye in. She did have a sit on him. He's drawn 8, so he probably goes back a little bit. I mean, it's only a field of 10 or 11. He's probably going to be midfield, a bit worse. Favourite in from Queensland, a Golan's drawn 1.
8 out of 9.
8 out of 9, and
It's got 60.
did beat that Mudamek in a Group 3 or a listed race.
Yeah, it's
2
good horse.
So it's got serious form.
Good trainer goal.
Very good trainer, yeah. You just don't know where's he get from gate 1, where are we, tempo. There's a bit of, it could be tactical, and all we need is just a genuine speed.
We need a Jamie Carr special.
Yeah, genuine speed.
Do you know what a Jamie
peel,
Carr special is?
Winning.
That's it. A good ride.
Good ride. Well, I can't help but think that he can't be too far away if we got just a nice speed. Don't have to be breakneck, just a nice speed.
Look, the good thing about Jamie Carr is she'll jump out, she'll balance the horse up, put him where he's happy, and then she'll follow the right horse and go at the right time.
I think that's what's going to happen.
I don't think they've got any concrete plans of where to be in the run.
No.
I think they're going to let the race unfold and give him every chance to hit the line. And you'd think on his first up run, he would naturally come on. His trial well sense. So he had a really nice trial at Cranbourne, which he won the hand canter. I think he stands up tomorrow.
Yep.
He gets his chance. He's about $4.60, $4.80.
Second pick, yeah.
He gets nearly 6 kilos on the favourite, which is going to be extremely...
59 54 and a half.
So if we're within a length and a half to 2 lengths of that horse at the 200 on weights, we should be able to get it if we're any good.
It's a titanic battle the last 200. That 5 kilos.
Yeah, it kicks
huge,
in, doesn't it?
huge.
Kicks in. So especially over 1400.
And he's first up.
Yeah,
Golan's horse.
yeah.
We're
Well,
second.
he'll have it trained to the minute.
We will, but
Barrier 1.
that could be a concern.
I just hope it gets in traffic.
I'm in 3 back the fence. We're
Good.
outside it.
No, I don't want to be outside.
I reckon we're going to be. Honestly reckon we're going to have probably only 3 or 4 behind it, but I reckon we're going to 3-wide card into the race, which would be perfect at Flemington.
And we got a big north wind behind
Just
us.
hope she don't ride for luck. Go in between. Like, remember the Melbourne Cup winner ride on Melbourne Cup Day with Johnny? With different circumstances, learning about the horse. But look, he's a serious chance.
Yeah,
Got to be.
They're going to run time because it's going to be a good 3 and there's a tailwind, so massive.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's good to look just to be at Flemington and on a Group 1 day with a horse running.
Yep.
It's outstanding.
First 4 race, you'll be out of there by 1 o'clock, Darren.
No one.
Hey, hang around for
First
a while.
race is 1, I think. Our race.
Then
10 to 2. No, I've got the.
We got those too.
I've got clients. Pete.
Have you?
Yeah, we've got the master builder from Ballarat coming down.
Leonard's.
Yeah.
Mr. Leonard.
The thirsty workers.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not about day to go to headquarters because you can watch your races hopefully with the result, and then you know you got the bright side and Alligator.
Yeah, I want to see all the good
Wheeler's
horses.
Jewel.
If I come home, I'm only going to go to work.
Yeah, no,
Stay at the races.
I got that.
Enjoy the day.
Too hot to work.
I'm going home to throw branches over the fence now.
Well, we'll go from Royal Flemington, or headquarters, Flemington, to Royal Donald.
Donald on Sunday.
Sunday, we've got Arizona Dreaming, who was scratched from... I didn't hear the end result. I presume it was the track conditions.
Yeah, Castanet.
Yeah, Castanet.
It was soft 6.
Yep.
So this horse is no good on rain-affected going.
I was there on the
We're led
Monday,
to believe.
and it was still a slow 6, so I can see why they scratched.
So we're looking for firm ground. So we're going to Donald Sunday.
Should get it at Donald because we've got a couple of, well, we're going to have mid-20s today, tomorrow, and then I presume there's similar Sunday, and he gets his chance. Field is 7 or 8.
Is it?
61.
Price?
Haven't seen it. Didn't look,
Wouldn't
actually.
be up, actually.
Probably not.
No.
J Fry on gate 2, I reckon.
Jay Fry. He rode a winner yesterday that I had a tip for at $126 at Bendigo.
Yeah,
The Giroux family. Congratulations to all them. Had a
big
Roo
win.
Maple.
Yeah.
The Seapoy had a Roo Maple.
And Jared was saying...
Neville, I was talking to him on the Monday and he said to me, oh, my horse is at Bendigo on Friday and the trainer has said it's going to go close to winning. Ha ha, he goes. I looked it up, 150 to 1. I thought, oh yeah, righto. Then I looked it up and it's won and paid 150.
And it was an enormous run.
3
4
wide.
or 5 the trip.
Well, it's out of that good mare, Roo Maple. It's her first winner after about 8 foals.
Yeah, they were saying that.
They've had a lot of bad luck, that mare.
Jared was saying he reckons he was 4 from 4 or 1-4 on Roo Maple, Jared Fry.
Yeah, he won 4 races on her.
Yeah.
And then they just sacked him. They sacked him.
Back in the harsh, weary days, you've got to be better than that, boy. Yeah, so
Probably
what a
turned up
result.
for work 5 minutes late and got the sack.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, no,
So that was
really
good.
pleased for them. But yeah,
Yeah.
tomorrow, Jay Fry on Arizona Dreaming.
Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday, sorry. He's got to be
Oh, look,
on top of the ground
it looks weaker.
and backing ground.
Looks weaker than the Casterton race. So,
Gets his opportunity.
gate 2, somewhere near the speed,
Gets his opportunity.
bang. Might be our best, Darren.
You won't be going because you'll be still watching the Carlton replay.
No, that's Friday. I don't know if I'll be still watching it Sunday. I might just watch it live once.
Nah, if you win, you'll watch the replay.
Watch how to be
So that's it.
I'll have to
Just the 3
pick a
runners.
different top for next week for those. Won't be black and white.
All top 3 chances.
Yes, no, all good chances. You want to multi them up.
We need a couple of winners. We're off to a slow start, Pete.
We flew early. How are the blocks of the first couple of races?
No,
slow now.
Yeah, we've hit the wall.
Yeah, or you can multi them all up for a place, and then go the win.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But big day at Flemington. Looking forward to getting down there. Any other news, Pete?
No.
No.
No, I was just thinking, what was at the trials, but we had none there.
No.
There was 2 big sets of trials. No, I don't know. There's a few horses coming through the. Well, not pre-training. Out of pre-training in their first month with their trainers, like Hasseltoff.
Getting good reports on Hasseltoff and
Yeah.
Two Bay Shore.
Two-Bay Shore and
Certainly getting good reports on
mixed.
them.
Rock and Roll Diva missed a trial or something.
Oh, just going, I think.
Just going.
Navy girl, just going.
Yeah. Anyway, was one more? One more? I did look? No, I can't think of it. But anyway, they'll be back in vogue in the next month.
Yeah.
So trials are more and more trials. The tracks are getting dry. Actually, they're getting real dry.
Got to get their irrigators out.
Yeah, water. No, you were mentioning that obviously we lost Shirley Baker just in recent times, and Dave was mentioning to you that he was appreciative of the kind words on ATB TV last
he
week.
wanted to pass on his thanks for the condolences from all the ATB family. He's got a lot of friends there, so tough time they're going through.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't have any more, Darren. I do.
Cracker Jack Prince can't be far away.
That was one. There was another one, but he's one. Redemption. That is. I was talking to Craig Butcher, and I said, "Geez, can't wait for when he's out again at the Valley." He said, "You've got to find the right race now."
He's going to Flemington.
There's a Flemington. Yeah.
There's a Sunday meeting for
That's
some,
right. Yeah,
some
there
reason.
is.
I don't know why.
It's an open day, open stable day that day.
Is that next Sunday?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Sunday
He
race.
goes well at Flemington.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan?
Sunday is like get up, feed the horses, and then think about doing nothing.
Yeah, a bit like that.
But now Flemington,
No, well, go and get another winner.
a winner.
Another winner. Yes.
Anyway.
No, Matthew Williams got a nice one down there tomorrow. Wrote to Attack. He said it's got to have its wheels going really quick to beat Amelia's Jewel, but it's about $3 a place.
You're going to take a big plot.
Yeah, no, I like a few tomorrow. I've wrote them all down.
Are you going to put Carlton in that mold?
No.
Oh.
I'll leave it out of the...
Take them the
Imagine
place.
that.
Can you take them the place?
No. Oh, yeah. Imagine that. I'll get all my horses up the car, let me down. That will be
You'd be dirty,
That'd be
wouldn't
the
you?
Westgate Bridge job, that one. I got one today.
All right, here we go. Where
At
are
Geelong.
we? Geelong.
In the it's second last race, I think, or third or sixth race. John Allen's riding it. It's called Pearl Man.
Who trains?
Amy McDonald,
Oh,
ready to win.
Your favourite.
No, ready to win.
Well, you got a bit of a thing for Amy McDonald.
No, this horse is ready to win. Billy Egan slaughtered it.
Slaughtered it.
Ran
Righto.
fourth.
What's it called?
Won. Pearl Man.
What price?
$5 or $6. John Allen on.
It'll be into twos now.
Sack Billy Egan and put John Allen on.
Yes, I see John Allen went over to the Balaclava Cup during the week to write your name.
Ran okay.
Yeah.
Ran I stuck on.
Yeah, stuck.
Brad Rawiller rode the winner.
He did.
Yeah.
Do you know that horse that he rode, Ironclad?
Yeah.
That beat Skew If in a Group 1 in Perth last year.
Stardom.
Sorry.
Is that the horse?
Yeah, Ironclad.
I thought, is that...
So it was in Group 1s in Perth last year.
Where did it go since then?
I don't know where it's been, but...
Australian Bloodstock horse?
Yeah, Will Clark.
I thought, is that the same horse?
That's the same horse, and here it is in the Balaclava Cup, leading and winning. So
What,
we
the carry?
60 something.
Oh, I did a good job then.
But no, right, your name was honest.
He's only beaten 3 links, I reckon.
Yeah, I thought he got caught. It wasn't his normal pattern. 'Cause
No.
He normally gets back and then rounds them up.
Yeah.
But he was sort of up there and in amongst
I
them.
thought his best work was a lot late.
Yeah, I think they go under the. It's another cup over there, another
Yeah.
track.
So much for coming home for a spell.
Can't remember the
Keep
name.
him
of that.
rolling while he's rolling.
What was that one called? The Balaclava. Yeah, there's another one there he's going to in a few
Right.
weeks.
Um,
And Detonator Jack, we sold that 5% online. 35 grand.
She got a bargain. I reckon.
35,000.
So that values it at 700.
Which means he's got to win $1 million in prize money
Yeah, that's right.
for the new
take.
owners
Yeah.
to get by the time they get 80% of that.
I never really factored that in when I
You know,
thought
it's, it's a big risk.
well, when you get to those numbers, it is, isn't it?
I've had 5 people ringing me up since and tell me they were the underbidder.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't know how that works, but anyway.
Tell people now.
She's not the owner.
in-laws
That lady that ticked it off, she's an agent
Right.
for.
There might be a few others jump out now and then get 35.
I doubt it.
No, I'd be.
I doubt it.
I'll be looking for double that by the time
And
he's
the guy that
finished.
bought it, who I won't release his name because he
Yep.
asked me not to, but he was in a horse with us a little while ago, probably 2 years ago, and had a very good horse then.
Right.
He's back in the fold.
Well, he's got another very good horse. So good luck to him. Might get a quick fire return tomorrow.
Very astute.
Very astute. Right.
Thanks to all the underbidders out there that had a crack.
I missed the last bit. I was
In Pete's
filming
words,
trials.
in Pete's words, next time, try harder.
Yeah.
I actually went over to the Meredith pub for the last hour of that auction because I
Yeah.
thought,
Get in,
because people start ringing
Yeah.
and you get texts. If I'm down the paddock or doing something, I miss them.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll just go over
Go to
there
the
for an
pub.
hour. Oh, I ended up being there for 3 hours.
So you didn't have many pots early. Well, the phone was texting me had a few afterwards.
Well, I had to be careful, but yeah, it just went on and on because once you, in the last 5 minutes of your bid,
Yeah.
it goes out
Yeah.
to 8, and then
Yeah.
someone waits to 2, and it goes back out to 8, and I'm thinking, oh, I
Could be
might as well
all
stay here and
afternoon.
watch the Balaclava Cup now and cheer write your name home. But anyway,
No. Anyway.
so Liz is doing the paperwork to get that ready for tomorrow. So
Yep.
that's another thing that happened during the week, Pete.
There you go. There you
All
go.
right, well let's wrap it up there. We've got no more to waffle on about, have we?
No, I've been studying me 3 cups or three
Yes.
things. I'm writing names in slowly.
So we've got about a fortnight to close that off.
Yeah, what are we? Mid-September. Yeah, we're going to do it first week of October, won't we?
Yeah, that's Friday.
Leaves
yeah,
us a couple of weeks.
yeah, because we'll do it a week out from the Caulfield
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah. That's a shocking race to try and sort out.
Yeah, you got to wait
So
till
many
a week
Well,
out.
actually, to be fair, all 3.
I'm going to close it off on the Wednesday
Yep.
after acceptances.
All right, so a little bit of a
So
start.
at least you got a runner.
Yeah.
Because if we do it and they don't accept, then
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can't.
good point.
So
So we actually might even be able to talk about it. We do it on the Thursday.
yeah, I want to close it off on the
the-
acceptances come out on the Wednesday.
Wednesday, righto.
So
we'll be making a last call for people the week
yeah, I'll
before.
send out a broadcast
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
whole database just to say,
Yeah.
right, acceptances come out in the morning.
Yeah,
She's had the whole car park to park, this woman. She's got to park right next to us.
so it means we've got to go.
All right, until next week, Darren Davis with Peter Morgani. Have a great weekend and happy punting tomorrow. Remember, the more you bet, the more you win. Oh, lose.
But do it responsibly.
Paddy Payne.
Yeah. See you guys.